How's it, everybody? This is your weekly sweep vlog, Augie T, Santos Kid. Okay, so we're going to talk about why you emphasize paying off your mortgage.
Well, a lot of people think that sweep strategy is about paying off mortgages, but we teach you how to sweep, pay off your car loans, um, pay off your student loans, pay off your credit card. We can also buy your first time home buyer. So it wasn't about just paying off a mortgage, but they get us confused as a mortgage program. In reality, we teach you all area of your finances, not just about paying off a debt. Now, the reason why I like to start with the mortgages is because of this reasoning. Hawaii is ranked second in the nation. This is old. We are now number one on the.
That's right.
Yeah. So being a number one, and we beat Maryland, the biggest debt most people have in Hawaii is their debt, is their mortgage. And one thing you don't realize is that in Hawaii, $500,000 mortgage is just a two-bedroom, something small, and they call this half a million affordable. People have clients buying mansions, big properties for 250,000 in the mainland.
I've seen it.
Yes, but in Hawaii, 250,000 is not even a studio, right?
Which is sad, guys.
Yes. So a lot of people in Hawaii live with their parents. They have three jobs. They commute just to make ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck. So when you have a mortgage of 500,000, guess what? You now end up, stuck with this big mortgage. So let me show you.
Yeah, so, when I've been around, the office enough to know that when most people come in, they say, Santos West, how much is your mortgage? And the first thing they say is like, oh, 500,000. But after you see what he's about to show you, you're not really paying 500,000.
Right. If you look here up, you borrow 500,000, 5%, 30 years. Your monthly payment is 2,800. That's scheduled. This represents months, your balance, your payment. This payment is called P&I, principal and interest. Look how much going to principal, Augie, out of 2,800, $560.
That's it.
The next month you pay 2,800 is 562. What's the difference between month one and month two? $2. So it was designed to pay down interest rather than pay down principal. And what's going to end up happening is you're never going to pay off this debt. On this side of the column is adding up, accumulating in interest and accumulating in principal. So in 1 year, 12 months go by, you now gave the bank 6,000 of principal and 26,000 of interest. 6,000. Now, you're gonna end up paying 508 in interest, 500 to principal, $1 million total. Now, what I tell people is this: you do not owe 500,000 because every time I ask them how much you owe, they always say 500.
That's right.
But when I asked, they gave me principal. But when I asked them what is the payment, they gave me P&I. P&I is principal and interest. You should give me the principal and interest balance, the $1 million. That's what you really owe. If you're gonna give me P&I payment, you should give me P&I balance because you're not denting your mortgage, you're denting the interest. So you owe both, but yet people forget they owe their interest.
So people pay for two homes, Santos.
They're paying 2 homes, yes. And then they refinance.
Right.
And making it longer again because they think they're saving money.
And most of the time it's between 7 and 10 years before you go, time for me to refinance. So you can pay for 3 homes now.
Right. Now let me fast forward to 5 years. In 5 years, you now given the bank 38,000 in principal, 130,000 of interest. Now, if you borrow 38,000 from a friend, 5 years later he's collecting 129,000 of interest. Does that sound like 5% to you?
I'm your friend, Santos.
Well,
I
you
need my
are.
138,000.
Yes. 129,000.
Give me my 129,000.
Wow. That is not low rate. But if you move that same principle to 38,000 to a small line of credit at a higher interest rate, it would never be 129,000 in 5 years. When you do that, you're gonna now save thousands of dollars. And that's what we teach our clients. What if we can move the principal, a chunk of it, to a different place so where we can pay down the debt faster? So now let me fast forward and move this principal balance to a line of credit. $38,000 at 18%, a higher interest rate than your mortgage, is $580. If you multiply that interest times 60 months, do you have a calculator on your phone?
I do.
Watch this. So the same principle of 38,000 on the mortgage front end loaded is 129,000. But on your line of credit for 5 years, $580 times 60 months. 34,000. You rather pay 34,000 or 129,000. There's a discount on your mortgage. We're not gonna take that long, and we're not gonna pay 38,000 also on your line of credit. We'll show you how to save a lot of money now and also. But when people start to do this with their car loan, student loan, and also their mortgages, they're able to get a discount off their mortgage. They now discovered how to put more money in their pocket instead of giving it to the bank.
And that's why education is key in this. You know, there's companies out there that don't even show you what Santos just showed you. You know, but you need to get educated. You need someone helping you.
Another question people ask me is, why would the bank support you with this?
Mhm.
Now, you saw the support, right? In reality, the mortgages, for example, local bank have only $4 billion available to loan out. $4 billion. When they max this out, they cannot loan anymore. So what they do is they free up the books by moving you from local bank to mainland banks, which is now Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So now they free up the books, they can loan out again. So they don't handle on those portfolio that long. So guess what? We are taking your mortgages from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac or local banks and moving it to the line of credit that they're having hard time getting rid of and selling. We're utilizing those bank products to give more business to the banks and freeing up their books, and therefore they can loan up more lines of credit. So yeah, they're not making much, but at the same time, we're doing it in volume. Just last year alone, we gave $100 million in business to the banks in the year before. So that is the reason why they came out with flyers to support us, because the bank product is beautiful. We're just using it wrong. In reality, it's kind of like you credit card your house. You put a $38,000 on credit card, at 18% is $580. Instead, you put it on a bigger credit card, which is your mortgage. So you're now paying $129,000 on a $38,000. That's worse than any credit card in the planet. You're paying more than 100% interest, and yet you hate interest. If you hate credit card 18%, you should hate your mortgage more, because that front end loaded is higher than what you think it is. And people don't realize that they credit card their house, and they are paying so much interest than their own credit card. Yet they always tell me, I pay off my credit card in full, I hate credit card interest, but you credit card your house. So you're not really saving. So that's the reason why we teach how to get rid of your mortgage first.
There you go. Everything is educated, my friends. So what you want to do is call the number, okay? We have free presentations daily. You can watch our weekly vlogs, and you can make comments. But we really want to see you at one of our presentations. That way, you not only get the meat of what we're showing, but we would love to talk to you on a personal level so that you can get everything and you can start your way on that financial freedom.
Thank you, Agi, for doing this.
Thank you.